And these are things that could cause wahala. You'll be like, it's not just skin, it's not just yam, it's not just a palace, it's not just a king.
The confidence. So after watching the nearly 15 minutes interview between Very Dark Man and Igbo of Ghana, Chukwudi Ihenetu, I must tell you the truth. My respect for that man tripled.
As they talk, say all are cordially invited. You can't fool yourself, say you are part of the all. Come back, I tell you something. Read the Ashantis. Read the Ashantis. In the whole world, if they say all are cordially invited, all are cordially invited. Read the Ashantis. When we say all are cordially invited, you should check and see if you belong to that all.
The question is, do we really love each other? Igbo, we love each other. We go fit stay if they say, okay, now make them divide, make Igbo they their own. How many Igbo be?
But the problem is not kingdom or chief or king or whatever. The problem is, he said he's going to have it gated, lock it up. Nobody will go there except Igbo people. There will be Igbo school, Igbo hospital, Igbo nursery, Igbo everything, Igbo language, Igbo police station, Igbo roads.
How many of you see what is happening in Ghana? How many of you are seeing it? What's going on in Ghana now? If you see, let me see your hand now. If you don't get phone, we can buy you phone so that you go and check what is happening in Ghana. Imagine Ghana telling Nigeria to go. Country will be defeat.
Today I'm talking about Southeast Nigerians, Igbos. There are many of you that don't want to know the truth in Nigeria, but I'm going to shove it down your throat.
As an Eka man, as an Anyoma man, during the era of the creation of Eastern region, Western region, and Northern region, were you people with Igbo people? The answer is no.
Hi everyone, thank you for clicking. My name is Lillian. Can I get a like on this video? Please subscribe if you have not. Let's get into the video. This video has so many videos. Brace yourself for what you're about to hear and see in this video, but bear it in mind that these videos are already out in public domain, so each and every one of these people I will display here want you to see these videos. All right, so please, before you call me agent of division, whatever, hating you at this, remember I did not film these videos.
I don't think some people actually mean well for their ethnic group or members of their ethnicity, and it's quite shameful. All right, I think some people are not very wise, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. Let me look for that news item. It's a group of people who are, let me read to you. Special invitation. You are specially invited to the unveiling of the prototype of 1.5 billion naira palace of Obi of Lagos State, and celebration of his first Ofala festival, New Yam Festival. And then they went on to write the date. They want to do it on Saturday, the venue, the time, and so on. Project includes office complex, event center, guest house for Igbos in distress, shopping plaza. And the clowns also wrote their phone number, the Chibuike Obi of Lagos State, Chief Chibuzo Ani, their phone numbers there. The Lagos State government has been informed of these things, and I like how Yoruba people are handling these matters. Just pushing back is essentially without going violent or, fighting anybody. But I think it's important to say this, especially if you are Igbo. Please grow up, be like other human beings, evolve. They cannot be complaining about you all over the world and you think they hate you. Why would you want to have an Obi of Lagos State? Are you dumb? To do what now? Do you have two kings in one town? Somebody says on YouTube, person says, last, now violence go give answer to this kind of nonsense. I hope we don't go that route. And that's what the North had to do. That's why no matter how crazy the Igbos get, they would never say these kind of things in the North. Never. But do we have to have that kind of thing that happened in the 60s? Do we have to have, it happened in the 1940s, it happened in 1945, it happened in 1953, it happened in 66, it happened in 67. Do you want to have that same thing happen in Yoruba land before you actually wake up to understand that you're supposed to move like a human being? Which one is you want to have, Obi of Lagos? You want to have a palace àwọn dẹ̀ lórí láyé, àwọn dẹ̀ kọ́ dé ti sí. Are you not? What kind of nonsense is this? Like, and the funny thing is this, the ones who are supposed to be calm and who are supposed to be wise would not speak against this. But once you speak against it as a Yoruba person, you are the tribalist, you are the bigot. But does this even look like what a human being would do? It looks like the work of a goat. Like, because they have to tell you several times, don't do this, but you constantly do it like a goat. Somebody wrote here on YouTube, even the Europeans who raided and allegedly stole artifacts still acknowledge the origins. That is how we know about the famous Benin bronze mask. Thank you. Yeah, Muludun, thank you. It's sickening. And these are things that could cause wahala. You'll be like, it's not just skin, it's not just yam. Okay. Sorry, it's not just a palace, it's not just a king. They are complaining about this all over the place. It's in Ghana. Ghanaians are still complaining. And I think I should play this in just so you understand the fact that it's not like people hate. This is just ridiculous. When 2025. Anyway, take a listen to this. This is happening in Ghana. I thought everything had died down a bit, but apparently not. Take a listen.
Ghana is not a land for you to be pouring libation. That's true. Stop pouring libation on our soil. Stop it immediately. You are not a Ghanaian. Yeah. And also, I'm told you say you want to do Yam Festival. Yeah. With all due respect to you and to the Igbos, cancel that Yam Festival. There is nothing called Yam Festival in Ghana. You don't farm yam in Ghana. Yes. You don't have yam in Ghana. Yeah. Go back to Nigeria and do your yam festival. Not even in your house that you live can you hold any festival called yam festival.
So they're beginning to say you can't, have Yam Festival in Ghana, and it's because of these actions, this primitive mindsets, this clannish way of doing things. Anyway, while that is going on, we thank God that we also have good news from Ghana. This time is from Alhaji Ahmed Rashid Tunde Ali, who just became Ghana's ambassador to the UAE. By the way, he's Yoruba. This remarkable achievement is not just his alone, it's a victory for the entire Yoruba community in Ghana. It speaks loudly of who they are and how they are viewed by their hosts, a people of excellence, hardworking, loyal, and of high leadership qualities. I'll just read this thing from modernghana.com. Give me a second. President Mahama swears in 18 new ambassadors. President John Dramani Mahama has sworn in 18 individuals as Ghana's ambassadors, high commissioners and consul generals, urging them to serve with diligence and integrity in order to strengthen the nation's diplomatic relations. The ceremony held yesterday at the Jubilee House forms part of Ghana's ongoing efforts to foster international cooperation and promote the nation's interests abroad. The list of appointees are Mr. Victor Emmanuel Smith, Ambassador Washington DC, USA, Ms. Mavis Amafrimpong, Ambassador Paris, France, Mr. Jamal Baba Mohammed Ahmed, High Commissioner Abuja, Nigeria, Dr. Komas Tim Jehu Apia, Ambassador Moscow, Russian. Let me just go to our own. Alhaji Ahmed Rashid Tunde Ali, Ambassador Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. That's how you do things. That's also how you know Bibire. You back me. Bibire o se fowora. Bibire ko se fowora. While these ones are moving organically, assimilating completely into the culture, becoming a representative of Ghana, not for Yoruba people, but for Ghana. In the UAE, you are busy setting up shops or kingdoms and palaces. Why? It's a shame.
Let me help you to interpret what he said last. Ibire kole fowora. Respect. You do not use money to buy. Money cannot buy precious gift. Something precious, money cannot buy. Correct me if I'm wrong. So while others are forcing themselves to belong here, now it makes sense when I see people accusing the Yorubas of being responsible for what is happening to the Igbos. I get it. But in reality, that is not it. See, there is dignity in sitting at the back. When you go to an occasion, sit at the back seat. Don't show yourself. Allow the host to find you fit to be at the front seat, rather than showing yourself by being at the front and having the host remove you and send you to the back. It's not a good thing. And now you can see the reflection of that in this. A Yoruba man have been appointed as an ambassador here in Ghana, while Mr. Chukwudi Ihenitu is being rejected. Is building a bad image for other Igbos in Ghana. But what do I know? When I talk, they will come for me. Let's move on to the next one. This one will crack you up a little. Nah, it's not my fault, okay? Let's watch it together.
As you hear, as they talk, say all are cordially invited. You can't fool yourself, say you are part of the all. Come, may I tell you something? Read the Ashantis. Read the Ashantis. In the whole world, if they say all are cordially invited, all are cordially invited. Read Ashantis. When we say all are cordially invited, you should check and see if you belong to that all. I see. Kwaku Bonsam Kwa selection I'm familiar. Oh, Jesus. I said, the whole world, when they say all are cordially invited, it means all. Read Ashantis. When we say all are cordially invited, I beg, you for check and see if you belong to that all. No, me say, you get clothes, get shoe, so you go there. No. You see, the place you went to yesterday is a nation in the nation. You don't know, eh? As a shirt, as a toilet. You don't know. You are living in Ghana, which is a country, but there is a country in that country. Your friend has Santa Mind. And when you enter that country, we have our rules, regulations, governing power, governing authority. We do things according to our so you can do anything you want in any part of Ghana. You know, concern us. You know, take and enter the country in the country. When you carry your nonsense, go the Republic of Ashanti region. When you carry your nonsense, go the Republic of Ashanti. If you enter the Republic of Ashanti, we will show you sanity. You see how they have humbled you. You see how they humbled you. I'm so, me and 39 others are feeling very embarrassed on your behalf. I swear to God. Yesterday, you know, I'm the one that came with the slogan, I am Ashanti, I'm a Ghanaian by birth, Ashanti by the grace of God. I came out with that slogan. But yesterday, I realized that if I die and I'm coming back, I would rather be a dog from Ashanti region than be a human being from anywhere.
When somebody tells you, you go meet your match, this is a typical example of that. So probably the Ga people are a little more. They want you to figure things out yourself, so they are not in a hurry to remind you of your place. That you just go on unheard and want to go, you know, you keep crossing your boundaries, and in their hearts they wish to tell you you are doing too much, but they do not want to hurt you because they don't want you to feel bad. So you go on ahead and oppress them, do whatever you like, only for that meeting your match send you. You know, do you still come out, go Ashanti. They go treat your fuck up for day. You go meet your match for day. Please, God people, continue to be who you are, okay? Anybody that misbehave, you go collect a match in another region. Let's move on to the next one.
There's a message I want to pass to the whole world. This message concerns a particular region in Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
How many of you see what is happening in Ghana? How many of you are seeing it? What's going on in Ghana now? If you see, let me see your hand now. If you don't get phone, we can buy you phone so that you go and check what is happening in Ghana. If you are seeing it, let me see your hand. Just wave your hands. Okay. Imagine Ghana telling Nigeria to go. Ghana. Jesus Christ. Ghana. Ghana, we know which Lagos State are so bold to tell Nigerians to leave their country. They get country where we defeat. Anyway, that's not even the reason why I want to talk. What is happening in Ghana is not targeted to Nigeria. It's targeted to the Igbo. The Igbo are the one that they are fighting, not Nigeria. There is something the world still did not know about an Igbo man. You can abuse me, no challenge, but I will say it. For how many years I've been talking in this country, I will continue to talk as God is putting it in my mouth. An Igbo man is a man like King David in the Bible. God said, David is a man after my heart. Igbo man is a man after God's heart. The earlier the world understand this, the better. Anywhere an Igbo man enter, he dominates. Any man an Igbo man enter, he creates. It is not their fault. That is how they were wired by God. There is this particular hatred on an Igbo man, because anything an Igbo man put hand, well, be it they not born you where that thing must progress. There are people that God loves. God covered them with his wings. The more you try to fight an Igbo man, you are killing yourself. Any country they are, they dominate. Anywhere they enter, they dominate. That is why Nigeria can never allow an Igbo man to become president. I've been saying this since 2015. Nigeria are still holding the Igbo for going because they know say if Igbo go and Biafra is established, Nigerian name go enter grant.
Me, I want to join this man to beg the government of Nigeria to free the Igbos. As long as they are going to go with only the Igbo speaking people of Biafra, as a Nigerian, I do not have a problem. The only reason the Igbos are yet to go to their own country is the obvious. They want the Niger Delta. The people they want to go with are saying, no, they are not interested. We would rather be dogs in Nigeria than to be Biafrans. So any day the Igbos are ready to go with their Igbo-speaking people, nobody will stop them. bear it in mind. I personally want to see the Igbos go. You can see at the beginning of the video, he was bragging about buying phones for his audience if they need one, if they do not have it. Kobo! Organo get. This guy is a hungry content creator. One thing in Nigeria is, if you're a content creator in Nigeria and you do not support the Igbos, there will be no views for you. You like it or not, there will be no, you not get views. So some of these pastors that come online, they know the game very well. They know where to get their daily bread from.
Igbo people say, make them share Nigeria. Igbo, I be confirm Igbo girl. Confirm one. But we love each other. The question is, do we really love each other? Igbo, we love each other. We go fit stay if they say, okay, now make them divide, make Igbo they their own. How many Igbo be? We go fit stay, unite together, love our neighbors as ourselves, help each other. Which I know say Igbo people, why it be like say we dey suffer for Nigeria, for the whole place now? Because of our selfishness, wickedness. We know they like help each other. You will see your fellow Igbo man they die for street, you know, if help her. How we want take make am if they share Nigeria? If we did our own now, how we want take make am? Igbo man go keep see him brother because things they work well for this person, he go kill her. You go set them up. You go bring, you go be informant. Go inform. Say, this person is doing well. Make them come kill him. Now that one we won't take leave for life. Now that one we won't take unite together. How many Igbo people where we don't see where unite together? Like as Hausa be now. Hausa fit see where they kill him for Hausa man. He go put one die there. Which Igbo man no go kill one? Okay, now if they say war don't start for Nigeria. How many of Igbo men where they abroad go back to Nigeria, go carry gun, they fight? Say, they won't die. But Hausa, if they start fight, anywhere where they go run come back, come carry gun, they fight for their people. How many Igbo people go do it? How many Igbo man go see say, in person get problem, go stand for her? How many? I beg my brothers and sisters, this rain where would they try to draw down? If this rain fall, una not go fit stand them all. This war one cause for Nigeria. Now, if it starts, all these big men they'll carry their family go abroad. Now, na family where they Nigeria, I ain't go down, I ain't go suffer, and you know good. You know good. I beg, make we make peace, make we unite together as one Nigeria where we be. Make we there together. They say Igbo. If they give people a contract now, you go chop the money, you know go do anything. So wait, which one be on our own? Una just they try to spoil the name of that country, Nigeria. The whole world, everywhere, riot, up and down. Nigeria is doing riot. No only una be country for this life. I beg, make una take am easy. We want peace. We want peace, so that the new generations will go come, they no go suffer. We want peace. When all this fight problem won't stop for Nigeria, we on one go. What do Igbos get for Nigeria now? For yam, now Hausa people they do am. Beans, now Hausa people they do am. Rice, now Hausa people they do am. Onions, now Hausa people get am. Pepper, now Hausa people get am. Tomatoes, now what do you fit mention? Now wait, they say na Igbo get. Igbo they manufacture for Nigeria. Oh, now Hausa. If na say they want share land, na hungry go kill us finish. Biko no name no one na. Biko no. Biko no happen. Happen kele Biafra si biko no. No no kudo chia in Nigeria biko. Ni ka agula me every day come nege news na news. Okay, last time na wani buy igra. They go fight. They shoot. They begin beat them, shoot them. They treat them anyhow. Now our mothers with that. Waiting Biafra the cause. I beg una. I beg, make we unite together. They as one family for that Nigeria. Because I can remember when I did primary school, they tell us, they even tell us say one Nigeria, United States of Nigeria. I wonder why now everything just wants scatter all of a sudden like that. I beg my brothers and sisters, how can I leave this Biafra thing? Because if they start them now, Igbo people go so far. When I remember what happened before, when I see how many Igbos perish, how many Igbos then kill. My brothers and sisters, how can I leave all these Biafra things? Who wanna leave Biafra? Say Biafra no say make Nigeria remain one. So why Igbos now they try to start this to say make them share? If they share Nigeria, what do you want? We are not one go. What do you wanna get? And if they share Nigeria now, people like all these big men, they go really help poor people. No, poor people will suffer for hunger. They go perish. I beg my brothers and sisters, make we dey peace, make we unite together as one Nigeria. Make we stop all this radio Biafra waiting. Make we stop all these things they try to give Nigeria a bad name for the whole world. I take God beg una, make una rest. Because this thing what I try to they want to now, This war won't try to one cause. If this war starts, this how many of una go gree live abroad, come back Nigeria, go fight? Nobody. That one I dey 100% sure. Nobody go gree leave any country when he dey go Nigeria saying they go carry gun fight. Nobody. Even this Kanu whatever they call him now. I tell God name beg on now. Enough is enough. Mo gonna stop all these things one they do. Radio Biafra Kiniko. Mo gonna stop am. Make Nigeria remain one as it be. One thing will be problem where we Igbos get. We no unite together. We no love each other. And we don't trust each other. If Igbo begin to learn how to trust and love and follow Igbo, unite together, team together, even the Nigeria self, all of them go enjoy them. Now selfishness they kill us with people. I beg, wanna stop all these things. It's too much.
Can somebody go look for this beautiful lady and have her protected? Can someone go and marry this woman if she's not already married and take her away from there? I mean, like, when I see Igbos like this, I am blown away. I know we have one here on YouTube. Yeah, we have Chimdi here on YouTube. And anytime I hear him talking, I feel emotional. I feel bad for him and the others that wish to speak up but do not have the courage to come out and speak because of the backlash that will come their way by their own people. For me, I wish Biafra happens, but not the way it happens where a lot of people lost their lives. I want it to be done in a peaceful way. As long as the Igbos are ready to go with only the Igbo speaking states, the 5 states, I personally support Biafra because it's just too much. Like, it is frustrating. She talked about selfishness by some of the Igbos. We have a Zendi Igbo here in Ghana, but we just lost an Igbo girl. She's in the morgue. Zendi Igbo na Ghana Biko. Have you heard about the passing of Njideka Okereke from Ebonyi State? Have you heard about it? If you are Igbo seeing this video, instead of attacking me, contact me on how to get the body of Njideka and take it to her family in Nigeria.
The confidence. So after watching the nearly 15 minutes interview between Very Dark Man and Ezendi Igbo of Ghana, Ezichukwudi Ihenetu, I must tell you the truth. My respect for that man tripled. I swear to God. The confidence alone is a full sermon. See, the way he carried himself with that sheer aura of royalty was simply jaw-dropping. And let's not even start with the throne. That throne alone can intimidate anybody. Wallahi. Even VDM himself said it straight that the throne was intimidating. No wonder some Ghanaians are restless and shedding hot tears because even their paramount chiefs don't get that kind of royal setup. But honestly, the weekend, not at all. That's an Igbo man for you. Classy, fearless, and unbothered. Did you see how Ezechukwudi sat so majestically and unflinchingly and still answered every question with composure? Did you see that? No fidgeting, no unnecessary stories, just calm, articulate, intelligent responses. His words flowed like honey, refined and seasoned. Honestly, if you listen with an open mind, you would clearly see that this man genuinely loves and cares for Igbo in Ghana. He broke everything down. How the land issue they accused him of came about, the fracas between Nigerian and Ghanaian traders, and how he personally stepped in to push for peace. At the end of the day, it became obvious. There is no secret kingdom in Ghana. No hidden agenda, just one man blessed by the universe to look after his own people. He also revealed he had already built that house, which is now his palace, before even becoming king. In fact, he had no plans of being king initially. Oh, you know Igbo men now, when it comes to taste, style, and big things, they carry last. He just followed his passion for greatness.
Today I'm talking about Southeast Nigerians, Igbos. There are many of you that don't want to know the truth in Nigeria, but I'm going to shove it down your throat. Everybody has their brand of opinions. I started opinion journalism in Nigeria. After Delegiwa was killed, many people were in fear of talking because of the government. There was no cybercrime law till 2013, something I fought Why did I fight the cybercrime law? I'm always defending myself every day. I fought it because it doesn't allow journalists to work. People couldn't report what the stories were. Look how I left Nigeria because of you guys. Dropped my phone number, my address, bullied me, harassed me in public, and giving me all kinds of threats. Celebrities told you to come to my house. You came and piled up at my gate, and then they started beating you, all the gang members in my neighborhood. Guys, whether you like it or not, the truth hurts. It's bitter, and I will shove it down your throat. In Nigeria, there's a lot of rich people. Most of the Igbo billionaires in the southeast of Nigeria made their money through drugs. Many of them were high-level drug dealers. You can't find one billionaire that's Igbo. They all gather at the same events, they're big parties and all that. They're all drug traffickers. The person that helped most of them get rich was clearing the drugs for them at the airports. When the drugs come in, they clear those drugs at the airports. Enugu Airport was the #1 airport where all that was happening at. Do you remember during Buhari's administration when he actually closed that airport for some time and they said they needed to do some repairs on the runway and all? That was half the story. Abba Kyari was the one that was caught for that, feat. He had cleared so many drug dealers, all the way to a girl that sold hair. And she was bringing hair from China, and she was caught too. The hair was a cover-up. Every one of them in Southeast Nigeria, only a handful made money through oil. People like Ifeanyi Uba, the late Ifeanyi Uba, Arthur Eze, who got an oil block from Babangida, the same oil block gifts that Follow Lakija got as a designer in Aso Rock for the family, and the same oil block that all the IBB boys got, including Deji Adeleke, who was one of IBB's boys. Petrochemical engineering degree from the US. Came home, he got a startup money, oil block from Babangida. Nothing wrong with getting a startup. Okay, if I came home from America and I'm a pharmacist and some billionaire wants to give me a drugstore or money to open one, I'll take it. It's all Nigeria's money, right? So at the end of the day, this video is about Igbo billionaires. A lot of them are into heavy rituals and drugs. That's just it. Whatever you want to say, say. I'm not even going to allow anybody feedback on my post anymore. I'm doing VDM style on Instagram. Nobody comments. Read and go and assimilate it into your head because I'm going to shove it down your neck. I'm Dr. Kemi, 16th of September, 2025.
The other day, VDM posted a video and it was like, hey, all the seaports in Nigeria should be open. The one in Port Harcourt, the one in Enugu State, the one in Onitsha, the one in Abakaliki. I was like shaking my head. What do you know? Very dark black man reminds me of Nzogu. The difference is that I strongly believe that VDM will not take a life. But when it comes to passion for the unity and equity for all, he has it. He wants to fight. He don't know that they are using him as alibi. I was shaking my head when I saw that video. What do you know, my brother? What do you know? The Port Harcourt seaport, the one at Eleme, was working. So why did they shut it down? Some people don't use their head. And as bad as Nigeria is, people know what is happening there. Now, the same Abakali that was helping people to clear those things now, they will come and tell you, he's an Hausa man. But who was he clearing those things for? See, there is no one that wins by telling lies. We have to leave it. Open your wounds. Let us treat it. We cannot heal by lying. Anyways, I'm just contributing. Let's move to the next one.
But the problem is going to set up a kingdom in Ghana. But the problem is not kingdom or chief or king or whatever. The problem is, he said he's going to have it gated, lock it up. Nobody will go there except Igbo people. There will be Igbo school, Igbo hospital, Igbo nursery, Igbo everything, Igbo language, Igbo police station, Igbo roads. And to me, that is a bit over the top because that is nothing but segregation. Why Igbo, not all Nigerians? So that you call that a Nigerian community. No, it is going to be Igbo community. And to me, that is tribal. And he want to create Biafra in Ghana, and we are not ready for that. But that is not the issue. In life, everyone was once upon a time a migrant. I don't care about those ones. What he did that you are going to cause segregation in Ghana is a problem. In this problem, there are 4 good entities involved, and we have to identify all of them to know who is missing in everything. One of them is missing in action. This is where ECOWAS is missing. In the middle of this, the Nigerians and the Ghanaians are all citizens of ECOWAS. It was not Ghana that said all ECOWAS citizens must come in. It was not Nigeria that said all Nigerian citizens are free to go to other West African countries. It was ECOWAS. And the Commission of ECOWAS is supposed to be seen in the middle of this to say we are part of this problem. And we want to see how all parties sit down and we have a sensible discussion and find a permanent solution to this thing. In 1972, when Ghanaians repatriated those they identify as Nigerians for insecurity and for economic reasons, there was on record, it caused so many pain and hardship. So many people lost their family and properties. And at that time, then in 1982, Shagari time, the Nigerians at that time, ECOWAS was formed. So it was after the formation of ECOWAS, Nigerians did the same thing, that Nigeria is unsafe and it's because of Ghanaians, so they must go. Tit for tat, isn't it? Today. The stupidity we did all in the past, we are repeating. So what our ancestors did, right or wrong, what lesson have we learned from it? The question is, today ECOWAS at 50. Where is ECOWAS in the middle of the problem of West Africans? Or ECOWAS is telling us, the commission, because when you say ECOWAS, it's not Mother Bio. Mother Bio's business has no business in this problem. His problem is to manage Sierra Leone. He's the president of Sierra Leone. This is not the work of the chairman of ECOWAS. The full-time job of the commission and the commissioners is this one. But we know the weakness of the commission. We know what is. Do you know that as I talk to you, the ECOWAS commission is organizing a party that they are launching a book, ECOWAS at 50 and the future. And the day I watched this thing, I said, no, we need to free our ECOWAS. Actually, European Union is funding the event and they are having a party in Abuja. If one ECOWAS, so if you cannot defend and stand up for ECOWAS citizens within West Africa, can you stand for ECOWAS citizens in China?
My uncle, let me remind you that ECOWAS was not created for the ordinary citizens of these ECOWAS member states. ECOWAS was created for the leaders to look out for themselves. That was why when a coup happened in Niger or Chad, was it Niger or Chad Republic, the president of Nigeria, the current president of Nigeria, President Tinubu, said he was cutting off electricity supply, and it was reported that the hospitals lost a lot of babies that were inside the incubators at the time, because the Nigerian government ordered that the power supply to Niger or Chad Republic be disconnected. Even though it sounds like, how, when we ourselves, we don't have light? Though I believed it because it was the people from the other country that were saying it. What is the relationship between the ordinary citizen of a country? Because a coup happened, not a bloody one, no life was lost on the process. So it goes on to show you that ECOWAS was created for the leaders to look out for themselves and not for the citizen of the ECOWAS member states. Let's move to the next one.
As an Ekaman, as an Anyoma man, during the era of the creation of Eastern region, Western region, and Northern region, were you people with Igbo people? The answer is no. So why did these Igbo people now, these Biafra Igbo people, why did they not fight to be with us? Because I knew we had 3 regions, 4 regions already before the civil war. Because they will always tell you, hey, Nigeria divided us, Nigeria divided us. All this rubbish started after the war. But before the war, we had 2 regions, the North and the South Protectorate. Yes, we were with the Igbo and the Yoruba. And then later on, they said they needed a more viable political front. The region was divided into 3. Because like Obafemi Awolowo said, the Igbo and the Yoruba are like oil and water that cannot mix. They created 3 regions, the North, the West, and the East. We, at that instance, were not giving to Igbo people. So all you Igbo people looking for who to unite with, why did you allow Yoruba to take us? Anyoma man, Oshimili man, Ndokwa man, Teka man, all of you who later became Midwestern region, where were your father? Your fathers were with the Yoruba people and they abandoned their brother uncle. And then there was no problem in Nigeria. Igbo Biafra unity beggar. I ask you, why did you abandon us? Now you want to reap us, Abi? We are waiting for you. It was after the war, they now begin to tell you that Nigeria divided us. Why is it that our father never subscribed to their Igbonism? Stop deceiving yourself. We are that parents that know the outcome of their activities. And so when you are angry with me because you are Igbo man, or you are Igbo Biafra, or whatever, it's normal. Believe me, that's the right way to feel, but all of you will thank me later. And so I ask you the first question. The second question I would have loved to ask you, under these three regions, we were not very comfortable in the Western region. And we fought for another region through referendum. Our representative in the Western region began to write to the government of the day. The Benin say we can't be under the Yoruba. The Orionwo, the Esako, the Ekpoma, the Awuchi, the Urobo, the Shekiri, the Ijo, the Ole, the Abraka people, the Oshimili, the Ndokwa, the Anyocha, the Eka people, all of us came together, and so many other ethnic groups I have not mentioned, and said we cannot be in the West. Igbo people were there, then we were not Igbo. And they gave us our own region, Midwestern region. Yes, we know that in the Midwestern region, we are different ethnic group. In fact, pole to pole is a different language. This is one truth we accepted, we embraced it. So whether you are Benin man, you are Asia man, you are anybody, we accepted it, we respected ourselves to the extent that Benin had the capacity to colonize us at that time. But the Oba of Benin, one of them in that era, issued an order and said, don't assimilate anybody. It is still stand as a parable in Benin till tomorrow. I will keep reminding you. And he said, let Eka speak Eka, let Ishan speak Ishan, let Idu speak Idu. Allow everybody to maintain. And so despite anybody can say, I migrate from Yoruba, I migrate from Igbo, I migrate from Benin, I migrate from Sokoto or Kafanchan. We have accepted that we are the Midwestern region. We have accepted our position. We treated everybody with respect. Igbo people, you didn't come to claim us. But it was when this Igbo Biafra came to the picture, Agu Yorunsi and Ojukwu, that is why they begin to manipulate people like Denis Osadibe. That is why they want to manipulate people like Chukwuma Nzogo. That is why they were able to manipulate people like Achuse. They didn't have what they were looking for under Agu Yorunsi and Ojukwu. But this is a renewed effort to see if they can still bring us back to before the war. Because that is where the problem started from. They are looking for numeric advantage against the Igbo and the Yoruba because they must control the powerhouse of Nigeria. That is what all this unity about. But Anyoma people, sub-Igbo group people, all of you will be raped. In the end of this Igbo unity, it will be a nightmare, a memory you will never forget. And I know you will not let it slide. That is where I am trying to save Igbo people. This unity you are looking for. You see this unity you are looking for. Read my lips. It's not going to be on your tent. Continue. We look like as if there is not much we can do based on the political arena we have found ourselves as Nigerians. We have tried to register this matter before many competent court jurisdiction, but they look as if they are turning it down. Maybe there are Igbo Biafra people there trying to turn it down. They want us to catch you red-handed. They want us to give them reason. No problem. And so if you are able to have your way as one of the Bia in the Wazobia, you will understand that and so today we are now Igbo, you are Igbo, everybody Igbo, Igbo community in Koridi, Igbo community in Igbo community. You want to rape us, you will take advantage over every situation. Our similarity, you will disrespect us in every way, and you want to unite with us. Nature will catch up with you people because God will forgive you. Nature will not forgive you. But you are Igbo person. The most intelligent tribe in Nigeria, we give it to you. The wealthiest tribe in Nigeria, we respect you. You have oil, you have every natural resources, human capacity. Please, we envy you. Yes, you are scattered all over the world, the most traveled Homo sapien. Glory be to God. Why are you not satisfied? We that are brainless, we that are not educated, we that are poor and lazy, why don't you allow us to be? I thought you believe in live and let's live. I thought you people believe it. You are Igbo, why not remain Igbo? Have I campaigned that I am Igbo? Why are you campaigning that I am Igbo? Have I campaigned that you are Abo? Why don't you be your Igbo and allow me to be my Eka? Allow me to be my Abo. Why don't you? Live and let's live now. Perch and allow me to perch. If you don't want me to perch, your wings will break. And you can't forget in a hurry. According to Ilike Ntioba, you people have learned how to shoot without missing. Believe me, we are learning. We have not learned to. We are learning. We are still in the process to fly without perching.
Hey, my heart goes out to the Ika people, especially the Ika people. I wanted to say to the Aniomas, but I realized that some Anioma people already accepted that they are Igbos. Good luck to you guys, okay? But for a minute, those that do not want to be a part of you, can you just allow them to be? What is it? Why do you want to inherit who do not want to be inherited? As for me, I'm safe. Yeah. You know why I'm not bothered about my place? Just 1 hour away from Igbo land. But there's nothing similar to the Igbos. We don't speak the same dialect in any form or shape. Not even a single drop of how we speak is the same. There are no similarities. There is nothing. Our tongue was not compromised. Like, we speak our own authentic dialect. So they know best to not inherit us. If you inherit Ogoja people, you are inheriting problem. So please allow us to be in our poverty and in our laziness. We will manage it. You are always welcome to our place, our land. But remember, we are not a part of you. Don't forget to keep the insult coming down there in the comment section, as I shall return the energy to you, bomber to bomber. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.